Okay, well, new outfit time it is. I don't know I have the energy to do Sonja voice tonight, so I worked very late. Oh, my lights aren't on, that's why my tracking's funny. I'll see, maybe I get some energy after I've rested a little. I'm just tired tonight, but new outfit time, so since no one's here yet, I won't really worry about it too much, but I'll show off a little later. Hang on a second. Good old Ghoulie. Sorry, I have to respond to these real quick. Bear with me, please. I'll show off the outfit in a minute, I promise. Nobody's here yet anyway, so it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. Should have done this before, but I didn't realize I'd gotten messages. Alright. Well, I'm going to play Genshin until someone shows up, because I don't feel like showing off the new outfit when there's no one here, so... New outfit time. Oh, I should just hide myself. I can do that. Hee. Big brain time. I'm half doing the Sonja voice. Oh, no. That one. Okay. Oh, wait, I can... Let's do this. I have that at my disposal now. Hee. I'm half doing the Sonja voice anyways at this point. I don't know why. Oh, wow, I'm rusty. Oh, I'm rusty. I have not played this very much. It's going to take some time to get back into the Genshin habit. Hello, T-Bold. Welcome in. I don't have my model up on purpose. Now that there's somebody here, I'll actually show off my new outfit. But yes, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. I am rocking my Sonja model tonight. I'm just too tired to do my Sonja voice. It's extremely high stress to do it, and...
Looks pretty rock and
model
roll
reveal
to
tonight,
me.
isn't it? Yes, it is. It's, well, not a new model, but a new outfit, so... That's fair. Yeah, it's, especially since I'm new to my... Oh, whoa. Especially since I'm new to my female voice, it can be very taxing to do, and it's just a lot. So I love it. It's something I'm happy I do, but at the same time, I can't always do it, so... my girl Jinyan. A favorite of mine. So, but yeah, if you want, since you're here, I'll gladly show off my outfit. I'll pause Genshin here. We'll have some nice background music. I imagine constant practice will ease it. I hope so. That's what I'm gunning for eventually. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. Oh, I just realized I need to center up my model.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Let's just do this. What if I just put the window here? I don't do model reveals very often, so I'm not very good at them. And I have to figure out, like, how I want to do it each and every time. Okay, let's try that. So if I just do this, and I move this window to my other screen, now I can control things and still see what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to hide Genshin for a minute. So here we go. I do of course have feet. You can see me moving around up here. These are some super cute little, like, holiday shoes Roa picked up for me. Roa made this whole outfit for me, and he was very kind. He was looking for a holiday outfit for himself, and ended up finding this one for me. He said it would look really cute on me, and I'm happy he made it for me. So we'll come down to about waist level now. You can see we have a very flowy... I can't make it move a ton, but it does have some pretty good... It moves around pretty good. So I quite like the... Whoa, hey, I'm over here.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll.
Oops.
So come on, let's get moving.
The back of the dress is pretty much the same. I quite like the little gloves he hooked me up with as well. Get my squared back up. I'm not used to these controls, so it's a bit strange to me. And the rest of it is... I do have a hood. I haven't changed a whole lot, but my outfit has, so... I quite like this outfit, actually. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Nexus. Much appreciated. I'm just revealing my new outfit right now, so... This is my holiday outfit. Hello, Hedgehog. Good to see ya. This is my new holiday outfit for my female model. I quite like it. It's very Christmassy and Little Red Riding Hood, so... Roa said he thought it would look good on me, and I have to say I agree. I quite like this outfit. I feel very seasonal and very cute. I also really like that I have red lipstick now instead of black. It's much more holiday-esque. I like my normal, like, goth cat girl thing, but for the holidays, a red is much more appropriate. So oops. Hey, you can see my mouse on screen. That's not supposed to happen. A Christmassy Red Riding Hood? Exactly, yeah. Now I just need my favorite version of Red Riding Hood's weapon. A sniper rifle scythe. To those of you who know, you know. To those of you who don't know, well, you should look into it sometimes. It's pretty good.
I just came up with an awesome new riff.
No, that's my
Wanna hear
overlay.
it?
Immersion break. Wait. Immersion break! Very nice. Thank you. And thank you for the W there, Nexus. Let me get my drink out here so I can get a hydrate. Playing a Roblox game? Nice. And you're playing Need for Speed High Stakes. That's awesome. I know it says on the, excuse me. Oh, wow, that did not go down the right pipe. Okay, that's a little better. There we go. But yeah, if you can't tell from the stream title tonight, we're playing Genshin. It does say I'm playing Genshin, right? I should probably check. I think I pressed update. God, I hope I did. Done. Please tell me that worked. I need to check now. I'm paranoid I didn't click the button.
Whatever's going on over
Oh,
there.
that is happening tonight.
Looks pretty
Okay.
rock and roll to me.
Hey, yo, my team's playing tonight. Let's go, Pittsburgh. I'm a Steelers fan. Video producer. I gotta say, Need for Speed High Stakes was really good. I've never played it. Oh, I didn't update it. Crap. And I can't even edit anything. Oh, well. I got it updated now. I'll have to edit that later. I did goof. Was cool. Saw Iron Mouse won Creator of the Year. Gotta
I
love
just
seeing the
came up with an
VTubers get
awesome
credit.
new riff. Wanna hear
Made
it?
me happy to see. Alright, but we are back in Genshin tonight. Because it's been a hot minute. I have been working in the background. I haven't been playing this game very much. But I have at least tried to keep up with stuff. Oops. So I do have 35 unspent wishes, which is good. And we're going to try to up that to 40 tonight. So we have 4 10 pulls to try to bring home more Kiraras and Kukis. Because, well, I main Kirara and Kuki in almost every lineup I use. Ow! What? Why am I getting bonked? What did I do? What did I get bonked for? Come on. Oh, I just realized. I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Whoops. I'm trying something new out where the game's over here. And I'm over here. Because when I play, my monitor's on the left of me, which makes my model look left. So I should have the game on the left. You don't know? You're bored? Oh, okay. I thought I actually did something to get bonked. And I'm like, what'd I do? If you're bored, feel free. Play away with the soundboard. It's fun. It has the same energy as the Grit Crowbar. Yeah, something like that. What's the, I have some other funny ones I really like in here. This one, I wish people would use this one more in the right situations.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
I quite like that one. I also like, this is probably my personal favorite of all of them. I want to watch Scooby-Doo now. I should do that. I should pull up one of those websites where I can watch old cartoons on, like Archive of Our Own or something. And we should just have a Scooby-Doo watch night where we watch just a bunch of old, stupid Scooby-Doo episodes. And yes, it is from that State Farm commercial. Oh, you had it. You gotta be quicker than that. Whoa. If I hold my hands up in front of my face, it makes my model do weird things. Fun fact, I will be trying to get the hand tracking like Roa has, because this is Vroid. I'm trying to get that, but my current hardware reminds me I got the sequel to Scooby-Doo Cat Island to watch. No, I didn't even know that was a move. Cat Island? I've never heard of that one, T-Bold. By the way, Sonja, are you tuned into the Game Awards? No, I know Iron Mouse won Creator of the Year. I'm just keeping up with it on Twitter. I'm not really keeping up on anything other than what's I figure if it's relevant to me, it's going to make my feed and people are going to tell me about it. If it's not relevant to me, I don't have to worry about it. So, oh, it's actually named Zombie Eye. Oh yeah, that one I've seen. Because it's terror time again. I'll get you running through the night. Because it's terror time again. God, that's such a banger. That song slaps. If anybody, I'm gonna play that. Has anybody ever heard? This is from. This is from that movie. Yeah, but yeah, Zombie Island has a sequel. Oh, I have heard about this. I've actually heard it's terrible. I don't want to spoil it, and I won't. I didn't realize until like last year. I heard it had one. But the one you want to watch is from 1998. Because the new one, I guess, is not as good. At least as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this is from a band called Sky Cycle. And this is the studio version.
I can turn anything into pillow. Those words? Bam! Now pillow.
I don't care. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. How much does this slap? A night. It's terror time again. Like, that slaps so hard. Like, what? That's got 2.1 million views. What the? Oh, right. I forgot I'm wearing earrings tonight. Like, what's poking me? I'm not used to wearing earrings, much less earrings with a headset. I don't have pierced ears, but I have clip-ons. I wanted to know what it was like to wear earrings, but I really don't want to get piercings. I don't want to commit to it like that, so I bought clip-ons, and I really like them. I have little hoops in tonight. It's something I'm quite enjoying in my evenings. Something new for me that I couldn't figure out was poking me for a minute. It's kind of strange. I need it on DVD, not VHS. I actually just watched... I found it online once. Where was it? I forget where I watched it. It was like an old archive website of some kind. Might have been an archive of our own. I can't remember. But it absolutely... I was free to watch. Was it on Hulu or Netflix? My parents have Hulu and Netflix, and they let me ride on their account, so I'm lucky I have them. I can't remember, but yeah, that movie is... The first one's amazing. The second one I've never seen before. Hopefully EA will announce a brand new Need for Speed game. I'll be honest, with Unbound just coming out and it not doing all that well a year ago, I am not holding my breath. I wish, but I'm not holding my breath. Wait, that's Mondstadt over there. So that is the tower in Fontaine. Funny. Alright. Why is there no game music? Where did my game music go? My game music's broken.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll.
That fixed
so
it.
come on.
Oops. Where am I going? Oh, it's right here. Do I have water where I'm going? This is my qualifier for what I need to fight, is do I have water? Yeah, I'm gonna have water at my disposal. Looks like it's on this little island, or is it this one? It's this one. Fairly confident of that now. Is this it? Huh, somebody beat me to this punch. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Need for Speed Underground series. Yeah, Underground wasn't bad. I said Unbound. So I came all the way out here for nothing. Okay. Here I was thinking I'd have to fight. Huh. Well, that was an easy quest. I didn't even have to do anything. Go A to B and B to A. Pretty quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This year Need for Speed 1 is 20 years old. Jeez. Underground 1 is 20 now. That's insane to me. Does not seem like it was that long ago. And yet, here we are. Time passes fast. Keep forgetting I'm just quickly closing on 30. I'm not bothered by it so much as I am just surprised at how quickly time goes. Never ceases to amaze me. It says they're below me from here. Must be down here. There we go. Oh, I know this one. Okay, I'm gonna need all of Kirara's abilities here.
Stand with me! Pyrotechnics!
Oh, with that win there, I can jog this one in. That's perfect. What's your opinion on the new Forza Motorsport game? I haven't played it, but I heard it was not good. So, I would say I should say it wasn't great. It was just kind of mediocre. I was told I should just keep playing Horizon 5 because it was a better game overall. So, unfortunately, I fear as though that game may not be as good as we wish it would have been. Maybe they'll get the kinks ironed out of it eventually, but I don't like the progression system and stuff. In my opinion, it's a step back. I will continue to play Horizon 5 until Horizon 6 comes out. And I will also continue to not do much else. I'll play Genshin. I got other games to play. I don't need another racing sim. If I play any kind of racing sim, not as good. No, that's what I would say. Not as good as previous games. If you catch me playing any racing sim in 2024, it will be iRacing.
Feel the beat!
No escape.
Now I'm mad! Huh! Lightning purified!
Barbados, guide us.
Our bond is strong!
You can't run from death.
That was easy. I'm getting stronger in this game. Jeez. I'm gonna go straight from AR-45 to AR-50. Like, it's not even a challenge right now. Alright, we got one more out here. And I should be able to make some pulls, which I'm very excited about. Ow. I don't know if that was audible on microphone. That was my neck. Ow. Oh, that's going to feel really good in a minute, but wow, that one hurt. Oh, sweet Lord. Let's be honest with you, Need for Speed Pro Street. Yeah, Underground 2 and Pro Street was the stuff. That was definitely my favorite by a long shot and will remain my favorite for a long time to come. I'd rather try to run from the Geo Slimes here. What is this? That is not Goddess, so I'm not accepting it. Let's try this. Let's see, why do I have this little guy? I don't like the little sleeping octopus very much. I kind of missed my bird. Excuse me. I like the little bird. The little bird's cute. Let's bring this fight onto my terms.
Our bond is strong. I swear by my sword.
Oh, well, one single sword strike was all it takes. Oh, perfect.
Dissipate. Service with the thunder. Amp it up. Wind, hear me. I'll settle this.
Holy crap, Gene. That is an effective talent. And that's daily comms finished. I know some people have different opinions on Pro Street. Maybe one of my top favorite Need for Speed games, along with Carbon, Undercover, Hot Pursuit 2010, and Most Wanted 05. Those are all good games. Alright.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I like the music here in Fontaine.
But none of them believed me.
You're listening to Smooth Jazz FM, the chillest station on the waves. That's such a vibe. I like it. Alright, what do we have? Not quite enough for one more wish. I'm still just a little bit short. Do I have anywhere I can go to unlock stuff still? I don't think I've done much up here, have I? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there's a cave system right there. We're gonna go see if we can unlock a couple things. I love not dying every time there becomes a thing. Such a beautiful place, Fontaine. I hope that one day they extend the water abilities to all of Tevat. Yeah, I'm on the right path. We're good, we're good. Oh. What on earth? Okay, I guess that was just a reward for the discovery of this place. Whoa, what is this? What on earth? Millennial Pearl Seahorse? That's cool. Looks to be Electro. Oh yeah, it's Electro. Everything's purple. You can always tell. Shop. And then I have 3 of those left. And if I get anybody else again, I should be able to get one more from there. Alright, let's go. I'm going to pull for... I don't need another 5-star Hydro, and... Of course, I don't really need Sino either. I'm really pulling for the 4 stars here. I hope I don't pull 5. What's my history right now? I just got... Don't get me started about Dodge making electric car. Yeah, no, a lot of us car people are not interested in the new electric stuff that they're bringing. I think I just won. Yep, there, Venti. 8. So 7 times 5 is 35. I'm on 39 pity, so I'm not even anywhere close. But that's enough to get to 80 pity. I should be careful if I can get the things I want without pulling 5-star. It's either that or let me... I just won my 50-50, so I'm reset. Let me lose the 50-50 to, like, Dia or someone. Please let me lose my 50-50. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Please be Dia. Or somebody I want. Please be Dia. Zhongling, the one person I didn't need on the 4-star banner. Crap. Oh, you were kidding me. I pulled Sino. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was on 39 pity doing that. The 2 people I didn't want. Crap. Alright, well that's 120 Masterless Stardust, I guess. Hit me again, Schmitty. That's not a very feminine thing to say. What would a girl say there? Let's try again. I honestly don't know. I can tell I've been raised as a boy. My feminine side is there, but I don't know how to use it yet. Plot twist, it's back-to-back 5 stars. Come on. Kirara! Well, that's one of them down. I just need Kooky now. Many poos. But Kirara, Stella Fortuna. There we go. And now I should have enough. That's 3. Go. And that should be just enough to be 20. I have 2 more 10 pulls now. Perfect. Come on. Come home, Kooky. I need Cookie. Yes! Wow, back when... Look how basic it was back then. She was one of the first. Oh. Okay. Good pull. Cookie, Stella Fortuna, and we get one more. If it, I was gonna say, if it went gold again. Cookie! Be another Kirara. Be another Kirara. Please. Yes. That went really
What's
well.
going on over there? Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
It's exactly what I needed. Oh, I forgot I have her. Because I pulled her several times, so that's actually really good. Coordinated attack. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I get longer healing. To forsake fortune. I had her once. To cloister compassion. It increases her AoE. That increases her... increases the level. Nice. That'll be huge. We got Zhongling. We should have her constellation. Deep Fry. Pyronado by level 3. So she's getting stronger. And then, of course, we have... Cyno. Have you ever heard of Speed Challenge in Pro Street? I have beaten Pro Street almost 15 times, so I am very, very familiar with it. Yes. Wings of Transient Dreams. Alright, he's a new character. Okay. I feel like he deserves at least some kind of decent weapon. I don't have many good Pagani Zonda. Pagani Zonda. It's a good choice. I always used the 911 Turbo. It seemed to do really well for what I wanted it to do. I think I'll take it away from... Honestly, I'll just leave it there. That'll be fine. Okay. Can I ascend him? Yes, I can. I do that for the free regular fate. Now to see, shop. That's 5. How many did I have? Oh, 0. Yeah, because in those racing games, the 2000s, they had the 911, 997. Now, this, I believe, is the 998. I think. It was the newer one. I cannot believe I didn't lose my 50-50 again. I'm almost upset that I didn't. Alright. Nice, that was a huge bump in the battle pass there. Alright, so where's my next available story mission? Oh, that's that one. I used the 911 GT2 in a grip race. I always ran Evos there. The Evo, which one? I forget. What is this? Oh, it's Charlotte's quest. We're doing this. Oops. Lancer Evo 10. Yes, exactly.
Pyrotechnics!
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I love her outfit. That is super cute. It's kind of basic, but cute. It's fun. As a girl, I like looking at outfits more than I ever did before. I don't care as much for that. I think it's the hat. It's a kid. There's Charlotte. Graciette and Trudani. The fabrics have arrived. I've heard from my husband. He's a well-informed one. He is. My husband knows that too. He helped me pre-order them too. Would you like me to send you a share? I don't keep observing the product decision can come later. Lancer, Rio Watanabe drove. Yeah, except mine was better. No, I'm not playing with Kirito. Boy, these two just bicker with each other the whole time, don't they? Charlotte.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Who's her friend and what are they chatting about?
Be pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be. I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan.
Okay, you are yelling way too much.
Begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
That's the dumbest line I think I've ever heard. Okay.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine Pauline.
Miss Lapine Pauline? Is this Dr. Seuss land? Yes, the GTR has been into production for decades.
I
That's
admire
true.
your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story. It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed? Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law.
Brother, that's not how it works.
In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more.
There hasn't been reported about the GTR 36. Nah, it doesn't look like we're probably going to be getting one. If it is, it'll probably be electric. Which I hate.
Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a Spectre Man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much Mora for nothing. Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte! Traveler, Paimon, it's you! I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamek's target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
I have the R35 Proto and the regular. Yes, they do. That is a fun part of that game.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing? I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclès, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamek's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 Mora.
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Yeah,
Not
no kidding.
anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
G-A-T, GAT. No, Johnny Hotbody, really?
My
Ow.
life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Her monocle from the side, Charlotte's, makes her look like she has a mustache sometimes.
Absolutely. I've been
It's
working
kinda
as a
funny.
journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
People are not smart with money.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Yeah, being overly ambitious might come back to bite you.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to
people.
lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Okay.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. everyone's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback.
Wow, excuse me.
Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Sometimes I forget I'm on microphone. That's way more embarrassing when I'm a girl. When you're a guy, you want to have it as loud and obnoxious as possible to be funny, but that was not very feminine. I apologize. I'm very red in the face at the moment. I forgot, I think this triggered a new thing here by being here. Huh.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
I don't see what that did. I didn't know I could do that. What does this do? A special analysis zoom lens through the inventory or the gadget shortcut bar. You can use your camera to use a special photo taking function. Charlotte activates the gadget. The original effects of framing. Freezing point compositions hold mode cannot take effect. Oh, okay. So it doesn't work with one of Charlotte's abilities. What is all this about? The Mycelium guardianis rarely comes into contact with foreign fungi species, so proceeding with caution was necessary. Only normal that observation and evaluation took a bit of time. Okay, interesting. They have the BMW M392. Yes, that is Ray Krieger's ride of choice. Okay. Golden Comet and Silver Companion. M392 sounds so good. Yes, it does. Yeah, no kidding. That is a very elegant outfit. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading, so I'm kind of quiet at the moment. It's a quiet night. Not many people stopping in tonight. Alrighty. Let's see what. Okay. Alright, so I got a bunch of these to try. There's 3 of them to go after. Party setup. Looks like I just get this. Oops. Oh. I guess. Guess we just go. Let's see how this goes, I guess. This will be interesting. Controller buttons to switch little funguses you're controlling. In addition, you can select all buttons. Use the select all button to select all little fungi at once. So you spawn in the field or an opponent to command little fungi to move to that location or start attacking that opponent. White markers be using little fungi as targets. Red lines, on the other hand, show who the most powerful opponents are targeting. Marvelous gels to instruct little fungi to unleash powerful skills. You'll regain marvelous gels over time. Okay. Oh, excuse. Again, I forget that I'm not supposed to do that. Try this on for size. That was easy. That was very easy. It's pretty much just Genshin battling. Such a chill, vibey music in the background. I love Genshin background music. It's nice. Okay. Now we're back. Okay, now we've got full power again. Let's try a pyro. A shielder. Hydro and an electro. I think I'd rather take the pyro out. Hydro, dendro, pyro, electro. Let's start. Let's see how we do. I did not bring an animo, but I feel like I should have. Oh, that didn't really seem to do anything. Alright, my little fun guys are doing good. Hey. That didn't take too long. Okay. We'll give this go. We'll give this a go. And special combat skills. Okay. That's good. Okay. Easy there, little tykes. Oh, I got it. Yay! That was easy. Alright. Oh, that's that taken care of. Okay. Well, I suppose let's get back to the story. Which means we have to go back here. Okay. Excuse me. Is there anything I can do to make 5 more wishes? Not really. Dang. Have to sit and wait, I guess. How did I remember this was down here? What the heck? Okay, we're back.
Dinyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Looks like we made it back in time.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia.
Dia? You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
The more than a thousand roses brings. Where am I going? Oh, it's out here. Oh, it's out here. We go outside. Coming through. Alright, this should be the hotel.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That seems fair.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
What are our plans for tomorrow?
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
They'll
Then
keep
let's
me
meet at the
company.
nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
That is a heck of a name, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
I hope
Oh,
so.
no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Alright.
Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
I think it's this way. There we go.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over there?
Whoops.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. So, what's the Haft feast you mentioned just now?
I was wondering the same.
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashaba mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsettias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Down, Paimon.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
It's not unlocked yet.
I hope your wish
Paimon.
comes true one day, Paimon.
They're still making Natlan, I'm guessing. I could be wrong. They could have it done already, but I would highly doubt that. They're still building that, Paimon. Has it only been an hour and a half? It feels like it's been forever.
All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Paimon, you don't know what it means.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So...
It's quite simple.
Oops.
After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
For some reason, I don't buy it.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Okay.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Alright, let's go. Any 2 things, huh? Give you something I don't want. I need my Naku weed. I'll give you a sweet flower. No, that's a Chingson. What's the sweet flowers? Apparently those don't count. Is this a Sumeru rose? I'll give a Sumeru rose. Is that a Patisara? I don't want that. And an Onikabuto.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Okay.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
Let's go.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Yep, I was gonna say it's gonna be. Oh boy.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zeros festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zeros festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Why do I get the feeling all of these titles are made up for fun?
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zeros festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one? Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Okay.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
Other two are gonna be crap.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Oof.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
That's like Birdie Bots every flavor beans.
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor.
I doubt I'll be able to get
It's
the
all right.
exact one.
Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
I'm gonna Google it. Yep, this is it. What are they? Sunsetia, my lucky number 4. That's what I would have picked anyways. I would have got it right. That's cool.
Excellent work. That is indeed sunsetia.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Attention! Here's your sunsetia flavored candy.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Not a problem.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zeros festival.
How embarrassing.
Come on, run. Oh, my stomach hurts. Can we call it a night at
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Professional here, ready to go.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
You can't guarantee anyone's safety here.
You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Where am I going? That was it.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
She's protecting you because she agrees with you.
Don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Nah,
Dia,
just checked.
your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hey, you can hear your hurt.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
This is why I love Dia. She looks tough as nails, but she's a big softie.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Leave it to me.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
So serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Elazar?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you. No. Even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was a wonderful mindset.
Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Alright. So now we gotta haul Keister all the way back down there. Treasure Street. God, this road would suck to live on. Side door.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros festival? The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Can we just beat everybody up?
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
No.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere and the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zerus so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zerus Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Anything else we can do?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zerus festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
What the...
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What the...
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
What was that? Didn't we just leave this
Good
day?
morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Wait, what?
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going.
Is this a Groundhog's Day thing? It's a Groundhog Day. Okay, time to get my Bill Murray on.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Of course. I made a wrong decision, didn't I? I must have made a wrong decision. Excuse me.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Just now, something feels very familiar.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
I feel like I've heard this
Understood.
before.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall. So, where to next?
I'm bound. I can't move right now. I'm stuck. It's a Groundhog Day thing where I'm gonna have to keep living the same day over and over, aren't I?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Varys! What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Night of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple.
Ooh, how...
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Why do those flavors even exist? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sensetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
It's definitely number 4 again.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon
Not
was
just
right.
now. I don't think that was luck. Why, but I knew it must have been number 4.
How's that possible? It's obviously random.
I keep having this sense of
Maybe
deja
we
vu.
didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Sorry, Ginger, but I need to leave for
Oh, sure.
Hello, Rohan. Thank you for the follower. Can you check out my characters, please? I do not do random character checks. I get to know people first before I just check people's profiles out. Especially for many different reasons. But thank you for the follow and welcome in. How are you this evening?
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
this happening?
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it? So why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I want to do something I normally never would.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Charcoal baked.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this. That thing? Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far?
Here goes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean...
I've definitely eaten this
That's
before.
impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
Couldn't get rid of it after
Paimon
all.
also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars. How about we go out again and try something else?
How do you get out of this tavern? There we go.
Hey, Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
Just like before.
What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sub-Zero's festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
You don't remember?
It really is fine. I don't mind.
I just experienced a number of strange events.
Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. Let's go.
It's going to be cancelled. We show up downstairs. it gets canceled.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Is there something about that line?
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
For some reason, I feel like this outcome was inevitable.
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should also return and get some sleep.
Why, so we can live today again? Sub-Zero's first rose for... We need to do something to...
And you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
I haven't thought about it, but my head does feel very heavy.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Beep.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
We're not really living. $5 says we're being experimented on, and this is a simulation we're in right now.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep?
It's either that or it's whatever's in that stupid...
Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
The arrival of Sub-Zero's festival complete. The continuation of the Sub-Zero's festival complete. Yep, it's a Groundhog Day. It's a Bill Murray thing. Let's go.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea! Let's get going. Traveler? Hey.
This feels all too familiar. snap out of it,
It's all
broski.
thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Is it the candy?
Not much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Okay.
What were those last two? He'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
They're all number 4 now. Number 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is Lizard Tail.
Paimon's not really interested.
Oh!
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
It's Nahida doing it. Just now, that was...
Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
that way. And there's no people here suddenly. She's trying to help her birthday party go off without a hitch, isn't she? That way. She just wants her followers. The bird in the cage.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here? Traveler?
Over there. And the bird's out of the cage. There she is, Nahida. Hello, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad?
She was still with us just a moment ago. What?
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Alert?
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Let's use it together, Paimon.
Well, sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
Do it. Do it.
What the?
So many days worth of memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with the juniors out over
A
there?
familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Break out of the cycle?
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
I know. You've introduced yourself.
Good. You passed the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
What is this?
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
Okay.
I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
She's got a point, though.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
That's why I use them a lot. You think like I do. Good looking out, Nahida.
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Collect my thoughts. Oh, this. To enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. The interpretation process involves the analysis of text entry. You may yield a new entry. Once interpreted, you may be able to take that text as a conclusion. Some texts can associate with one another. Select associate to trigger the... Oh, there. Okay. Submit conclusion.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Abnormal mental fatigue.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Wait, lies and illusions.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
Okay.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? That should be it. The flow of... My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. The moon... the Grand Sage... We've already experienced... My mind feels...
I'm stuck.
The moon...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zerus festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Okay.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zerus festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads.
Start with the stall owners? This is confusing. We just don't have all the information yet.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
You ever feel like you're reliving the same day?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
This is getting really interesting. I love the Groundhog Day thing. This is why these stories are so good. What you got for me, boss?
It's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
I did run into a situation, but I'm not
Ooh,
sure it's
I
related.
knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
Lies
You're
and
really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
Time you get better.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
We're living it.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Wait.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Idea.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Let's try taking her to see the real Junior side.
If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
Wait.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
Gang of kidnappers just ambushed you. You defeated a gang
Huh?
of
You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon. The moon, illusion. My mind feels exhausted. People in Sumeru don't... People in Sumeru don't drink.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me. I'll show you some
All
evidence.
right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
This is trippy, but I kind of like it. This is my kind of story. I really enjoy this. Time loop things are very fun for me. I enjoy this a lot because I don't know what's coming. Food. Cool. Me and Jinyan are working good right now.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Oh.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this.
That's true. Maybe. Ouch. Time for those to get a rest. That hurts. Clip-on earrings hurt. Alright.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Doubt it. Most of the information in the Akasha comes from Irmin's soul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind Okay. People... Okay. What's happening?
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
How would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
Nahida.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
It's worth a shot. Somehow I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
How does everyone feel?
She also knows something else.
Huh? What is it?
The sound of the day. It's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Heard the same sound poured almost.
It's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
They're controlling it. God damn it, we were so close. New day.
Paimon remembers everything! Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last
We
night.
definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We feel that severing our connections with them?
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
She's using a waster greatsword.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
You didn't get hurt.
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Did we break something? Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we moved your Akasha terminals?
Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
So... yeah, again. Okay.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
She has a point.
It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Elegantly said, my lady.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Just pitch it. Why not?
Huh? People always say
say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
I mean, she's not wrong. You do feel better. Like, not to be gross, but I mean, yeah, you get done, you feel better. Like, that's...
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
We're gonna go get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Why not do something different? There's the damn beep again.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Continue the harvest. They are collecting information as they sleep.
We're still in the same day.
Suspected. Not as simple as we thought.
You already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all. Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dea's fighting skills have been improving.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. Okay, Nahida said the we've already experienced the moon.
Sub-Zero's festival, samsara. Memories are deleted.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
It's a delete process.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
Still a wrong conclusion.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Okay. This has me fully enticed. And I'm getting really tired of running the same thing every day. The casualty of the Sub-Zero's festival? The casualty? Oh no. That's not a good sign. Why aren't they here?
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
We don't need to explain it. Let's just get straight to the point.
Works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because... Yep.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Thought about that too. The sages are behind this. If they utilize the entire city's resources as well as the information supplied by the Akasha.
They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is Dia's place. What's this?
This is it.
Huh? This is...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Have to abandon this theory.
Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage.
See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in the real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really
Yeah,
strange
leave.
how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
We should have thought of this a long
How
time
about
ago.
we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Oh, it's called the Casualty. She's not gonna make it, is she? This sucks. She's gonna die. We couldn't be fast enough, could we?
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What happened if we try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
That damn Beeb.
Our memories are back! About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Voice. Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
What?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Whoa, 2 days. What?
Okay, let's go.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
The Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories. We need someone to stay and witness the events from this side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
If we leave together, it'll be just the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay,
and
okay.
please, be careful. Ah, memories! Traveler!
What's wrong?
I thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall, and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
What is this storyline?
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Although I don't remember doing any of this. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
My brain hurts.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Describe your plan from yesterday, okay.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
That you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yeah, I don't even know yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
Okay, so those days never happened.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
They didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City. They're erasing the memories of those who leave.
Really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories will be erased, can we leave something behind other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking.
Okay.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message was what I left for myself when... Was what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
What?
All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Okay.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
I'm getting really confused now. I didn't anticipate staying on this long, but I'm so invested.
Here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
What? Damn it.
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
I just want answers at this point. This is hurting my brain.
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Okay.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zeru's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret. Sometimes I need to organize my
Where
thoughts.
are you going?
Organize your thoughts on a familiar bench in the city. Can I not travel to other places right now? No, it says I can. Jumping across.
Do you want some alone time to think? All right then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
There it is already.
Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Okay. Could I have not just done that? Using this teleport point. Guard blocking the way.
Hey, stop right there!
Whoa!
Oh. So they actually do stop you. Interesting. I was curious to see if they would.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Alright.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Okay. Dreams with no human
Those
presence.
spaces remind me of... dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Oops. I didn't mean to back out of that.
You're back! Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero? Okay.
Okay, I got that part.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero... Okay, Nick... The moon... illusion...
The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. And it grants knowledge to the people. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh? Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
The
Akasha
beep is a
sound.
prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night. The Grand Sage said, "My mind feels We've already experienced those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared."
Hang on a second. The appearance and disappearance of dreams triggered by the Akasha's sound.
I can't seem...
Mass production of dreams?
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
What?
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything. All right, last question. Who am I?
The moon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred
Hey,
to herself
Soji,
as the
how you
moon...
doing? How long are you still staying up? Sonja. Oh, it's fine. I know who you're talking to. It's the same person. It's good. That'd be like calling me censored. Also the same person. I'm just trying to finish this. Sorry, you're good. Look, I'm not one who gets hung up on names. You're talking to me. That's what matters. And I'm trying to get through this particular storyline because I'm just now finishing the time loop thing.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming?
But yeah, I'm just trying to finish this up so I can call it a night.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception
Gotcha.
of Sumeru's
Yeah,
people?
I wasn't planning on staying up this late, but I'm very invested in this at this point.
So you noticed.
You are Lesser Lord Kusanali. So Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year? Damn. I heard it was good, but I didn't realize it was that big of a deal.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Sassy gay vampire? What? You mean sassy gay vampire? What? Sadie, you're hurting my brain. I've been dealing with a time loop for an hour and a half. Brain power at minimum. You're gonna have to explain sassy gay vampire. I'm confused. Baldur's Gate 3 has a sassy gay vampire. Oh, now that makes sense. And honestly, I almost asked if it was a male or female vampire, but being that it's gay and not lesbian, it must be a male. So that has interesting connotations.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the
You
truth?
asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own,
That's
your
fair.
notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing
Firstly,
this?
this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream. That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean? Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
What was it about the side effects of a mass-produced dream?
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when? We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them. People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Why is the dream about this?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence? Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange. The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Okay, Nahida said it. Those spaces remind...
It's this one.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
I guess I don't have any more questions.
saving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is Long Khan.
You poor abused child.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
There it is.
Oh, we're out of time today! I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Okay. Here we go again.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Damn. You're so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. And you know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
You are a kind Archon.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Damn.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the Samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
So the power to find it is lucid?
Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming?
Yeah.
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
I'm still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
So demoralized.
Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Hyman's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. An unsuspecting host would be less likely.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Maybe Ferris, Knight of Flowers? Why would you think that?
That would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zeru's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some...
Why would you think of him all of a sudden? My first thought was Dia. The end of the Sub-Zeru's festival, finally. Let's end this. I'm over this stupid festival now. Come on, up the hill. Up the hill. What up, Ferris?
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zeru's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit... She just doesn't seem like herself.
Yeah.
She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Damn, dude.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, "I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zeru's festival." What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years?
Oh, God.
I'll serve her till the end of time.
Too late.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
What about Dia?
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
It's Dia. She's your host.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
These guys to
Hey,
me.
this is my job. The Homiyanis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
Fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
A new punching bag.
Our bond is strong. Feel the beat. I swear by my sword. Sign here, please. Stand with me. Pyrotechnics. Time to rock.
Got them.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
It'll give us some clues.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
It's Dia. It's gotta be Dia.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Okay, what she got?
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero's festival. Once the festival ends, you, Paimon, will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping to be able to give this to you before that. It's a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid there are very few who still know much about her. Hope this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharvaville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. One day, people suddenly found water was drinkable again. Said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes this is the work of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. Quite possible. Decontamination of water sources by natural means takes ages. Did she appear in Gandharvaville? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. One day, I could hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. And I say they told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been watching over me. Poor child, I hope the Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She is indeed a gentle god. There was this one time I had a wee bit too much to drink, couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then I turned a corner and I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms. She caught me when I slipped on and fell. The next morning I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has as much value as a reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folk records appended with Dunyarzad's references and opinion. Leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Damn it. That sucks.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
I'm still thinking it's Dia. Talk to that Dunyarzad. It's evening. She'll be on the bench, won't she? Yep, she's on the bench.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess. This'll be the only way. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Damn. This sucks. Shit gonna make me cry. Got me thinking about the people I've lost in my life. Damn. I didn't expect that to pull on my heartstrings tonight. Fuck. What I wouldn't give for one more cup of coffee with my grandpa. One more time to go over to their house. Head down, keep going.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Let's not leave behind any regrets.
Where are we going this time?
Shit. Is there fast travel? There isn't. Let's run. I forgot how bad it is, the pain of losing ones in your life. I might have to take a minute after this. Dance, Nilo. It doesn't matter anymore.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
I advise that you shut your trap.
How did things turn out like this?
Wait a minute. It's not Dia, it's Nilo.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the Academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste!
Bring it.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Some of those flowers.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
It's Nilo's dream.
Yes.
I was wrong
The Greater
all the
Lord
time.
brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine the Grand Sage and entourage.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real patisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated.
Huh.
After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
This dream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
Time to dance, Nilo.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
Dance this place away.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Damn. Well, she got to see it. Ugh.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Be okay? Please?
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
Wait, is she okay?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
What? You're Catherine, but you sound like Nahida?
Thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilu performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Good. I cried like a baby for nothing. Okay. Alright. Well, that tugged at my heartstrings a lot more than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been this emotional in a little while. I guess I'll end this on a more reflective note. Cherish the ones you love. And never take a single moment for granted. I've lived my life to have no regrets for a long time. It's one of my main goals of life. I have regrets, but I try not to dwell on them too much. Hug your loved ones while you still can. I'd give anything to go back and hug mine. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, unless I relive today again. But the sun will rise. If you have faith, I guess. I think that's what it said. My name's Sonja. Have a great night, everybody. I'm out.